There's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. You have to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Skyripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome. Then he noticed there was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Renato. And then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
Oh, das ist echt mies.
Renato stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it? Had he really died? It felt so real, not like a dream at all. And he'd lost again. Oh, he hated that. But he had made different choices. And he'd lost in a different way. It was the book, wasn't it? Oracles showed you your destiny.
Also ich bin jetzt den Verräterweg gegangen und den Wissenschafts- und Bombenweg.
Thanks a bunch, book, he thought. But these were destinies that he did not have to fulfill. But he'd learned another true thing. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Okay, per Anhalter durch die Galaxis. Durch der Galaxis. Ja, nice.
That meant there must be a destiny where he survived and won, right? Otherwise, what was the point? And with that, the book's pages fluttered back once more to the beginning, and the clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Skyripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescue. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Ja, mit dem Wüstengedöns.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and... It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Renato went ostrich hunting.
Ostrich! Bang! Let's go to this ostrich hunting. Ich bin mal gespannt. Ich bin echt mal gespannt, was mich jetzt diesmal erwartet in der Story. Zweimal durchgespielt, zweimal gestorben.
Every child could sing verses about the Skyripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things.
Endlich mal überleben.
A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone?
Okay,
long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
So, starten wir das Level direkt mal mit einer Kiste und...
What could he craft with the materials he had? Renato had a pretty good idea, actually.
Alles klar. Wir können uns jetzt die Klinge der Leere holen. Sieht so richtig nice aus. Jetzt habe ich das Masamune. Oder was es auch ist. Bin mal gestartet. Oh!
Here tasted bitter.
Habe ich da gerade Movement Speed bekommen?
The entire place felt restless, like it had been vexed to nightmare under the dust, waiting for its hour to come around.
Tatsächlich, ich kriege Movement Speed, wenn ich die Waffe benutze. Ah, nice. Kann man hier irgendwas machen? Nicht wirklich, schade. Egal. Fahren wir erstmal rauf zu. Die Reaktionszeit von der Waffe ist auch ja, gut. Ah, scheiße! Ah, das war dumm! Oh Gott! Zweimal habe ich nicht gesehen, dass da ein fucking Bombentyp steht, Alter. Das darf mir nicht passieren.
I think this is yours, said Renato, but he couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Diesmal zwar keinen Schaden genommen, aber trotzdem.
They were still searching for a way in.
Diese 50 HP, die ich jetzt verloren habe,
And he hadn't come too
ist
late.
halt einfach scheiße. Die Waffe gefällt mir. Die hat was. Also was haben wir denn? Hakenschuss-Schaden. Okay, was haben wir hier? Tritt- und Wurfdistanzen werden erhöht. Was haben wir hier? Erhöhte Schwertenergie. Ja, Ausdauer. Was haben wir hier? Meister der Zeit. Okay, dafür müsste ich dann hier das skillen.
He was more and more extraordinary.
Nehmen wir uns den Weg hier, damit ich ein bisschen weiter werfen kann. Nehmen wir mal an, da kann man mit... Schildträger oder eine Dose. Geiler Erfolg. Das macht so Spaß.
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Sehr schön. Das ist ein Eisschwert, was ich da brauche. Wieso habe ich so viele... Also richtig viele Windscherben? Okay, da kann ich nicht lang. Schade eigentlich.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Wasserextrakte, das gefällt mir. Neues Juwel, was haben wir denn da? Körperlicher Widerstand. Ja, das ist doch mal nice. 20% weniger Schaden von Gegnern ist doch mal schon mal angenehm. Gucken wir uns hier mal an. Vielleicht gibt es hier noch irgendwas
Open,
Schönes.
says me.
Und direkt auch noch mal einen zweiten Gang, den man direkt mal besuchen kann. Wo ich jetzt mal hoffe, dass wir noch mal ein paar Kerne bekommen oder sowas.
Stay away from the other guy's sword, you know?
Schatzjäger, du hast einen Juwelenextrakt gefunden. Nice. Es war aber trotzdem ein bisschen knapp mit 4 HP. Gut, dass ich da tatsächlich noch dieses Juwel bekommen habe, was mir halt 20% weniger Schaden gibt. Ja, da habe ich kassiert. Da habe
He
ich
said to
kassiert.
no one in particular as he died.
Okay, komm. Sollte vorsichtig bei sowas sein, bei solchen Aktionen.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Mir immer noch keine Dings. Ich glaube, ich sollte mal vielleicht mal HP skillen. Ich glaube, dass es mal an der Zeit ist, ein bisschen mehr HP zu haben. Ich meine, ich habe zwar jetzt die
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in
Damage
a bucket.
Resistenz drin, aber trotzdem ist das noch nicht das A und O.
It was a stone of the purest blackness.
Okay.
It reflected no light,
Schwarze Materie.
like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up.
I can make
Who said that?
mighty.
It was the stone. Eager, thirsty.
Okay, ich sehe, wohin der Weg mich hierbei
That
führt.
seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. It's the core, said the stone anxiously.